Hey, what is up everybody, Bladecifer here, and today for you guys another video of Black Clover Mobile. Inside this video, guys, we're going to be taking on the Platchidna raid. I hope I said that right. I was practicing that all morning, but we're going to be taking on this raid here, and I'm going to be showing you guys not only how to auto both phases, but also how to solo phase 2 on part 7 with Basta. If you guys are interested, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video here. I'm not going to lie. This is actually pretty awesome to do. I ended up doing it on JP when I was like just kind of goofing around. I was like, you know what, let's see what Basta can really take on. And this was dang sure one of the little bosses to take on. So I'm actually very interested to see if we can actually perform it today as well on the global side of things. Our Basta is pretty dang built. And just for you guys who are out there, you do not need dupes for this. I know, kind of crazy, but yes, you don't need dupes for this. The only thing you do need is some decent dang gear. Because doing this, especially with Basta, see, he's going to be alone. He's going to be the main primary person getting attacked, of course. You want to make sure he can survive to get that anti-magic and then dish out that damage. So, of course, you will need some decent gear. Now, for who you're going to be using, of course, are these guys. We're going to make sure they are stally and easy, just passing up that good old boss here, getting that nice damage, and keeping homie away from the speed gauge here. Now, when it comes to at least their presets, be sure to have them just like this. Go ahead and take a picture, have some fun with it. But it's pretty self-explanatory. You're able to keep the boss back while dealing a ton of damage with, of course, the rest of the team. With our main Basta boy, you want to make sure he has his skill 2 and his special skill on at all times, mainly because we are going to need that defense here. And then we want to deal that big boy damage when it comes to that ultimate, which is definitely going to be necessary. But let's go ahead and get into it. I actually have some announcements at the end of the video that I want you guys to actually listen to, or like once I'm showing my builds, I'll be telling it as well. Because I'm not gonna lie, one of you guys really made my weekend this week, so thank you guys for that. But as you can tell, it's gonna be straight up a little setup. You're going to get some decent damage on. We got the time stop there. We're doing everything that we needed with the reduction in speed here, and from here on, after you reduce that speed, you're literally just extending the debuffs, which is going to be Lotus doing that, as you can tell at the top left. And then at this point, it's just you just mixing the suit. Like, quite literally, I don't think he gets another turn after this. So, like, at this point, you got your buffs, you got your stinking speed buffs, you got everything that you need. And even if he did manage to hit again, he's going to die anyway. So, as you can tell, this man is getting mixed. Bomb. Boom. First phase, done. Didn't even feel like the actual part 7 difficulty. So off rip, absolutely amazing. But let's go ahead and see what we can do with the part 2. Now phase 2 literally is just going to be Basta kind of fighting for his life. I will tell you one thing, your talents will matter a decent bit in this one, because as I said, there is a little bit of a debuff of speed. So one of those debuffs you really don't want to get hit with. So as you can tell, we keep proccing debuff immunity, and that does come down to our talents. And so you guys will actually get to see that at the end of the video as well, when I'm showing off, of course, like his set, showing off everything like that of what you guys are going to want to do here. So let's see what we got here. Getting our skill 2s off, of course. Total defense, making sure we're able to block all that damage, which is very necessary, you guys. So see if we can hit that nice old I want to say anti-magic. I don't need him really hitting us too much. Oh wait, yeah, good, we hit it. So skill 2's already here. We're blocking that damage at this point, and when it's our turn, we get our ultimate, and goodbye. The man is gone. So easy, clear, pretty dang decent. Now, as I did say, you're gonna need some decent gear, or at least some decent defense. Not even decent gear, just decent defense. So let's go ahead and get into the gear section of the video. But before I say that, let me take a little bit of a break. Y'all made my day this week, especially on the weekend, you guys. I ended up getting a package from one of you dudes who I actually talked to quite a lot now. And this man is named Miller. Now, I'm not gonna lie, freaking amazing person. He's a kind-hearted person as well. And they ended up sending me some merchandise. Yes, I mean, they gave me a whole stinking mouse pad with my logo. You guys probably know, like, I have like this little chibi logo that I use on certain videos as well, in which they gave me that. They gave me like a wallet. They gave me like some business cards, stuff like that. It was so nice. It actually made my day, made my week, and I definitely have to appreciate that. I'll put that on the community page so you guys can actually get a good look at it. And I'll also put, of course, a link that you guys can go to and try to see if you can talk to this man yourselves and see if you want you something. But now we went through that as well. Let's go ahead and showcase what we have on our Basta, because he is the main star attraction when it does come down to the phase 2. Basta does not need to be 81k. Don't get that twisted. You don't need to be crazy like that. Okay, this is something that's just there. Now, when it comes down to defense, you will need, I want to say, a good range of probably 22k defense up to 26 minimum for defense in the at least defense category here. Main reason, of course, the man is literally built on defense. That's how he does his damage, of course. That's how he tanks his damage, of course. So being able to have that is definitely a necessity. As for his card, I don't really think you need his card too much. It does help out on the damage, but you very well can use Seke's card for this as well, because of course Seke also gives you that nice defense that you're missing. So of course you could use that, or you can go ahead and use this one here, which is Moonlight Necklace. It does help out to have that extra defense there, so be sure to have something like that. When it comes to gear, of course, you want to make sure you are using attack, defense, and speed. This will help you out the most here. My gear is not perfect. I actually have to re-roll a couple of these pieces, which makes me actually kind of angry because I did boost them. But of course, be sure to have these guys up because it will help you out quite a lot. So get your gear up. That's definitely going to be one thing you want to do. Lastly, it's going to come down to the talents. We're not talking about no red talents. We're not talking about no blue talents. Specifically, the green talent. Main reason, of course, you want that extra damage with the pin, of course, which is absolutely nice. But the main star attraction is having resolution. Now, it grants debuff immunity for 1 turn upon resisting damage. So every time he resists damage, he gets that debuff immunity. Now, of course, if you guys know, and we have the card as well, let's go ahead and actually take this off so you guys can tell, right? Without the card, we only get increased damage. So it is valuable to have said card, but you can still block that damage. Now, with the card, remember, we get total defense. That is a immediate total defense, which means we block any damage coming towards us. So having that card is really gonna help you out a lot more. You can do it without the card, though I can tell you it's gonna be a struggle bus because you gotta make sure you don't get that speed reduction on you, or else he could very well wipe you. So be sure, try it out, give it a chance, of course. You guys already have seen my other people's gear. I want to say no one's really that special, especially not Lotus, because I don't build this guy. He's actually wearing my stinking Noel's gear. So yeah, he's just there. He's kind of there, but for the most part, everything is pretty much just good. You guys can utilize this team. I think, of course, if you guys just want to clear 7 and just have a little bit of fun while just showcasing your Asta at the same time, because best believe I'm showcasing Phil, then go ahead and try it. I think it's a really good little method that you guys can go ahead and do, especially for a lot of us who save for Basta. So definitely give it a try and see what you can do. But till next time, everybody, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button beforehand and consider subscribing if you are new. We're gonna go ahead and get back on our daily grind, baby. New week. Let's go.